Welcome to the Bowling Green State University Falcon Dynasty. Today we start Season 5 off with a matchup against Wisconsin. How are we doing this matchup? I don't know. But we scheduled it because it's going to be a tough football game. And in 2 weeks we got to go to Michigan. This will give us a good test. See you at the end of this game. Thanks for watching. Go Falcons.
A top 25 clash in the early season as both of these programs try to make an early statement and build that resume. Great to have you with us at Dwight L. Perry Stadium in Bowling Green, Ohio, home to the Bowling Green Falcons. As we'll see the number 24 team in the country, the Wisconsin Badgers, taking on one of the participants from last year's playoff, the Bowling Green Falcons. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, joined here in the booth by David Pollock and Jesse Palmer. And guys, let's get this thing started. The Falcons' long wait is coming to an end as they'll put a foot to it and the season will get underway. On the move from inside his 5. He was looking for more running room, but none to be found as he stopped at the 23. So Wisconsin's offense will take the first swing of the game. Let's take a quick second to call out some of the impact players their coaches mentioned in meetings this week. Anything you guys heard that really resonated with you?
Yeah, I love when coaches talk about guys that bring it every single day. Like, that we can depend on them.
And the pass rush is effective, and they tackle him at the 19.
We were talking to the defensive coaching staff coming into this game tonight, and they said we really feel good about our pass rush. We feel like we've got guys up front that can win one-on-one. We've got to let these guys hunt. We've got to let them eat, and they're doing it on the first play of the game, getting a sack.
Going downfield for the big play. Makes a grab down the middle. He's loose. And I wasn't sure they were going to be able to catch him. They finally did, but they gave up a huge play. One big play can really flip the script of a drive. It's 1st and 10 from just outside the 30. They're trying to slow that rush down with the draw. How much lingerie is this guy going to leave on the deck as he gets it down to the 25? The Badgers can play this second down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. Running back searching for a hole. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play.
And how about the timing of the linebacker on the blitz to get in the backfield and get the tackle for loss?
Is there anything better for a linebacker than to run on a blitz and nobody's home except the back?
Such a great feeling when the Moses parts the Red Sea and the hole opens up and you go fill it.
They are in attack mode already in the red zone. It's 1st and 10 from the 20. They'll try to get the edge with the toss play here. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball. This drive was clicking along, but now it's 2nd and 14. Looking for a man. It's McMillan. Zings it complete to the right. There to make the tackle, but the big throw is good enough to give them a first down. And the Badgers, once backed up in the shadow of their own goalpost, have put quite a drive together with the run on 1st and goal. And he waltzes in for the score. Touchdown, Badgers!
How about that first drive? The hardest thing to do in college football is win on the road. They're the underdog coming into a hostile environment. What do? Possession 1, go right down the field and shut everybody in this building up.
And he did make that extra point, no issue with the treacherous footing. From inside the 10, here he comes. He was looking for more running room, but none to be found as he stopped at the 23. So Bowling Green's offense will try to get something going with their first possession. And here it comes for the first time as a starter, this talented freshman. And Jesse, it seems like quarterbacks mature quicker and quicker these days, and they're ready to grab the reins.
Yeah, you're seeing it more and more. There's more high school quarterbacks now ready to take the next step and compete and perform form in college football. But listen, I started as a true freshman back at Florida. I guarantee you he has so much nervous energy going right now because he has never played in an environment like this, and he has never played against competition like this either, David.
No, it's crazy, and that was 1920. So imagine now with all the technology and how much he's feeling the nerves. Obviously, all the eyeballs in the stadium is on him. And everybody knows what he's capable of, but he's going to be the first guy to touch the football. It's going to revolve around him, and that's a lot to ask of a freshman.
Makes the grab. It's Jones. Defense on skates that time. They finally drag him down at the 42.
When these wide receivers work the middle of the field, so much of this is feel. Understanding where the holes are in the zone or understanding how to get leverage on a man. And these wide receivers are dangerous nowadays because they do it so fast and see that so quick and make those plays over the middle.
Snagged in the middle. It's Fraley. He stopped just a chain link or two away from the first down and sets them up beautifully here. Leaves it with the running back. Nice pickup on the ground there, and they'll move the sticks with the first down.
You've got to be loving what you're seeing from your offense here on the opening drive of this game. They're in a really nice rhythm. They've got real good balance going on right now, and they've got the defense on their heels.
Catch in the middle, it's Jones. They make the stop, not a whole lot of ground picked up there, and they'll have work to do to get the first down. Behind the chains now on 2nd and long. The give to the tailback. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. All right, guys, let's talk about Bowling Green. They had quite the ride last year, made it to the semifinals, couldn't finish the deal. Regression or redemption?
And today we're going to find out, and that's what's cool. Last year did not finish the way they wanted to, but they did get to the playoff. That is an accomplishment. Now, did that raise the level of intensity for these guys for a whole offseason, Jesse, and do they come out better?
I think it has. I think the sense of urgency on this team has actually gone up. There were a lot of people patting them on the back last year. Yeah, you didn't win it all, but you made it to the playoff. Nice job. They're hungrier than they were a season ago. Let's see if that shows itself here today.
He works his way all the way down to the 3, and the defense is reeling. Still some work to do here on 3rd and goal from the 3. Trying to punch it in. And he was able to run through one tackle, but still only a modest gain.
Man, if I'm quarterback right now, after this long of a drive down this close, I'm going for a touchdown here, Pop.
And I get that, but I've worn this defense out, man. I'm going to go for the touchdown right.
Beck's going for the goal line. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Bowling Green.
I think most coaches on 4th and goal from the 1-yard line nowadays, they're going for it. And I like this offense because if I can't get 1 yard, I don't deserve to win. They're physical, lower their pads, and they get the big 4th down conversion.
And the extra point was good. They put it in the end zone with a 12-play scoring drive. They're set to kick it off. You think this crowd's going to get loud when their defense comes on the field? He'll start the return inside his 5. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. And Wisconsin has its offense back on the field. They had to stand by and watch that scoring march, and now it's up to them to find a way to answer it. Touch pass on the jet sweep. Now after that run, they're in pretty good shape at the 30-yard line. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. The Badgers in a good spot here with 2nd and short. Now they'll run it on the toss. Shakes off the defender. Still running at the 40. All the way out across the 45-yard line. Mark it out of bounds at the 46. The offense setting up shop at the 46. 1st and 10. Might as well give it to him again. They'll finally drag him down, but not before he gets it to the 40, and it's a 1st down. And the Badgers come to the line with a fresh set of downs. They'll try the run. Out of the crowd, and now he's got room.
And that's a really nice play. It's impressive. When it's 1st down and the defense thinks you might be running the football, you still can line up. You can get some movement at the point of attack and find a little crease for your running back.
To the air, it's McMillan. Looking down the middle. It's caught downfield. He knew exactly where he wanted to go with that one, and they've got enough for the first down. We thought we might see some of this. They'll go to the Wildcat formation here. Direct snap. And the Wildcat is not working. They knock him down behind the line. The negative play leaves them with 2nd and 12. Out of the gun, the inside handoff, looking for a crease. And he rolls into the house. Touchdown, Wisconsin!
Well, I know it's a very small sample size, and we've got a lot of football to go this year, but what can you say about this offense? How explosive and impressive they look. Top 5 in the nation in scoring, and you can see why. They've got speed and playmakers all over the field.
Let's go to the studio now and check in with Kevin Connors. Kevin, what do you got?
All right, guys, a little update on what else is happening in college football this weekend. Texas A&M is down, but they are not out of it. Not there at Kyle Field, one of the more special places to watch a game in all of college football. It's a touchdown game. They're trailing by 7 to Marshall.
From the gun, they'll try to impose their will.
Just another week of college football where we've come to expect the unexpected. Fellas?
Thanks for the update on that one, Kevin. Let us know when it goes final. Wants to fire on 2nd down. Caught over the middle. It's Anderson. Let's talk about Bowling Green for a minute. At some point, with all of the transfer portal talk and guys going in and out, you can score one for continuity with this ball club, can't you, David?
That means your system and your culture is working. Because these guys so often are just going for the next opportunity, the next bag of money. Nice job. They kept their guys that they recruited, that they love.
Yeah, it sounds so cliche, but these players really have bought in to this coaching staff and the message and what they're preaching. They all believe they could do something very special this season.
They're going to go right back to him on 1st down. Great move. Now he's got room. Oh, and the defense in chase mode, and they finally get him down at the 35. And the Falcons have this offense rolling. Wants to go up top on 1st down. That's reeled in. It's Anderson. Touchdown, Falcons! Made the grab and then did the rest himself, and they put points on the board.
And that's why this running back is so dangerous. It's not just handing him off the football, but he's a weapon in the passing game. You see his ability to catch it, turn upfield, make people miss, and find the end zone.
And he added the extra point. A very efficient 5-play scoring drive. So the kickoff team will come out after they turn in a score on that last drive. From inside his own 10, let's see what he gets. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. A lot of work to do as this drive will start from the 16-yard line. Leaves it with the back. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage.
Don't you love energetic defenses that fly around, that make things happen? The ones that get in the backfield, the running back tries to go somewhere. Where do you want him to go? There is nowhere to go. Nice job by the defense, creating the tackle for a loss on 1st down.
Gets it out to the 27-yard line, and they'll move the chains for a 1st down.
That quarterback has a hose. That dude could throw it to a car wash and not get it wet. Great job of putting that ball on a line to his wide receiver.
It's reverse. Running to Green. And he's brought down at the 40-yard line, and that'll be a 1st down. They moved the chains on the ground last time. Let's see if they try to hit him up top. They want to run it left here. He's going to lose a yard on that one.
Defense is about firing off, hitting the offensive guys and staying in your gaps. Everybody knowing where they're supposed to be. You could tell the defense, everyone was right where they're supposed to be, nowhere to run.
Quickly out to the tight end. And an absolutely fearless tackle, giving up size, still got him on the turf. They'll come to the line at the 42, facing a 3rd and long. Back to throw, it's McMillan. Under fire. Got out of trouble, got rid of it. And they fail to hook up on 3rd down.
Well, the defense finally has figured it out. That was critical for their confidence because they had been scored on earlier. They had given up a ton of yards. I think they understood the gravity of the situation. Third down, that was critical for them to get off the field, build momentum, build some confidence. Nice job that time by the defense.
Plenty of time for one more snap before the end of the quarter. Wants to throw on first down. With the catch, it's Anderson. Oh, he's got some space. He wasn't far from taking it to the house, and that'll be the final play of the first quarter. We've played one, and we are right back where we started, all tied up after the first period as we take a look at the stats. So after the break, they'll go back to work. Looking downfield on first down. Got it in the middle, it's Anderson. Ripping off a good chunk inside the 25, and they're set up with a first down. Passing game kept this drive moving. Let's see if they try it again. The give to the back. He's in open space downfield. He's now up to 75 yards on the ground, and he wanted to make a first impression, and he's doing that in this opening game. Here's the handoff. He's wrestled to the ground right at the 15-yard line, and a big red zone opportunity here.
And that run really didn't go anywhere. And a lot of times we don't focus on it enough, but how important those 5 guys are up front. To get on those defensive linemen, to try to move them out of the way, to get a run game going, it squarely falls on the shoulder of those 5 offensive linemen.
On third and short, the power run here. That will be enough to move the chains and give them a first down in the red zone at the 14. The Falcons kept this drive moving on the ground, now back to work. Looking to throw on first down. He caught it, and he will score! Touchdown, BG!
And that's his second receiving touchdown of the game. My man is just finding pay dirt. Tell you what, these are the kind of guys that you continue to feature throughout a game when he can do this kind of damage after he catches the football.
Now they'll line up for what they hope is automatic. And with the extra point, the score is now 21-14. So that scoring drive took only 6 plays. And they top it off with a 14-yard pass for the touchdown. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. Here he comes from inside his own 5. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. Okay, here comes the Wisconsin offense onto the field. They'll try to answer that last score with one of their own. A chance breaks into the open. They finally get him stopped, and this veteran junior running back comes up with a nice play.
This offense has to get this guy the ball in as many ways as possible. He showed you all of his tools on that last play.
Snap to the back. Creates a little room. He's got the first down, and they did a brilliant job getting them outflanked with the Wildcat. Wisconsin's had a long list of great running backs, but those big fellas up front, that's a pipeline to pro football.
Unbelievable. Joe Thomas will be proud. Just paving the way, just physical. They always can block the run game so well, and they're going to establish it. Every game Wisconsin plays, they're going to run the football.
The Badgers will snap it on 1st and 10. They'll try it over the left side. And he never had a chance. Just stopped cold as soon as he got it. Couldn't get him blocked on that last one. Now it's 2nd and 14. They'll go to the ground. And the defense makes the stop after a minimal gain. Facing a 3rd and long. Scanning the field, it's McMillan. Got his man. Just what they were looking for, and he's got him set up in business at the 35 with a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Hand off from the gun. Sweet cut there. An explosive play in the running game as he's got the first down.
I love teams that make it a priority to run the football, and they have today. Another good run by this running back. He's been doing it all night, over 100 yards on the day. Really, really good night for this young man.
This defensive front just ran free in the backfield. He'll lose 3. Not many hiccups on this drive, but it's 2nd and 13 now. He'll pull it on the read, and this one will be stopped for no gain.
Phenomenal job by the defense that time, shutting down the option play. They knew they were going to see this in this game, and all week long in practice, they really focused on this assignment football, making sure the dive.
There he goes. He stopped and forced out of bounds just short of the 10-yard line. They'll mark it at the 11. We thought we'd see a little wildcat formation in this spot, and here it is. Back has it. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. So they come to the line, and the Wildcat going to give him a different look. Direct snap. He'll be hauled down just inside the 10 at the 9 as they're trying to turn this into a score. This is a tough one. A 3rd and long from this part of the field. They can, though, pick up the first down. He's looking to pass. Bring in the heat. And they get to the quarterback and knock him down back at the 16.
I don't bring more speed on the field if I don't think it's a pass, right? If I think they're going to line up and hit me in the mouth, I'm going to bring more big guys. They brought more speed on the field. They went nickel. They knew it was a passing situation. They told those pass rushers to hunt, those DBs to cover. The defense was ready for them.
Right down the boulevard. It's good. That'll bring him to within 4.
And you want a touchdown and you want to be aggressive, but man, right down the middle, that obviously gives me some confidence down the road that I can trust this guy.
Nice, just enough space to cross the 25. Let's mark it at the 27-yard line. Bowling Green has it back, and they'll send the offense onto the field. Grabbed in the middle, it's Anderson. And they'll spot it at the 38, and that'll be plenty for the first down. New set of downs after the completion. They'll run it from the gun. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. Got stuffed on first down. It's 2nd and 10. Back to pass. Catch in the middle. It's Jones. Nice pickup there. Gets him the first down and sets him up at the 45-yard line. Last completion moved the sticks in. Let's see if they try it again. They go to the ground. And he has a solid gain before the defense bottles him up.
And I kind of like how the running back didn't mess around. Like, just get downhill when you see an opening. A lot of times they close so fast, man. Be decisive, stick your foot in the ground, pick up 3 to 4, and we are not going to complain.
He is going nowhere. Stopped at the line of scrimmage. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. On 3rd and long, try to convert through the air. Got rid of it in a hurry, but he couldn't find his man. It's incomplete.
Man, the defense, they haven't had an answer for this guy. He has been lighting them up in the pass game early and often so far, and that time just not able to hook up with his quarterback.
Drop the football, and they'll turn it over on downs. The decision to go for it does not pan out. Give to the back. This junior making his presence felt and making the stop for a short gain.
Run game is good. Balance is good. Now listen, if the run game isn't good, then you got to pass the football a little bit more. But sometimes you got to keep them honest, take them chunk by chunk.
Caught in the backfield, it's Higgins. Turning it on. Boy, did he look as if he was going to go. Gets it down to the 37. And the Badgers, after exploding for that huge run, back to work. From the gun, running back gets to give. This time they stop him behind the line of scrimmage, and boy, that has been rare in this one. The Badgers trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play. Wide receiver comes in motion. Wants to throw. It's McMillan. Quickly complete. And he goes out of bounds after a nice pickup on that one. They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. He lobs one high down the left side. And a missed opportunity on 3rd down as the defense knocks it free, and 4th down is coming up. And the Badgers will call on their punt team. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. We've reached the 2-minute timeout, and they'll talk it over to see if they can build on this lead before halftime. They'll snap it from the 20 for the opening play of this drive. To the air on 1st down. Grabbed over the middle. It's Anderson. They bring him down, but the big play will move the sticks. And after that pitch and catch, he's already over 200 yards. And we're in the first half, Jesse.
Man, Reese, he's dialed in right now. He's really doing a nice job seeing the field, reading coverages, and finding his open guy.
Out of the gun, the inside handoff to the running back. Give him 96 yards on the ground. A very productive first half here in the season opener. So they move the sticks on the run. Let's see what they do with this one. Right back to the well. Got enough for the 1st down and wants more. All down, but he has enough to move the chains. And the Falcons will have it 1st and 10. From the gun, the running back tries to hit the hole. Pulled down after a nice run, and they're in the red zone at the 19. Halfway there on 1st down, it's 2nd and 5. Here's a heat. Got it in the middle, it's Anderson. He'll get it all the way down to the 8-yard line, and the defense is feeling the heat.
This offense is clicking, and clearly everything is working. The offensive coordinator's calling good plays. The quarterback and his unit is executing. And this defense right now, they have no answers.
They'll run it on 1st and goal. He pushes his way down to the floor as they get closer and closer. We got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. On 2nd and goal, he gets another chance. And he gets it back to the 4-yard line and no farther. Here's a timeout on the field. Tight game here late in the first half. They've worked it down to the 4-yard line, but now it's 3rd and goal. And he is swarmed under a host of defenders there to make the stop.
Well, you got to give this offense a lot of credit because they've been really physical, and they've been doing a nice job running the football on this drive, getting themselves into this position, 3rd down in the red zone. They've got a 4-point lead. Obviously, a huge third.
Touchdown, Bowling Green! And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house.
And how big is that for this offense? Put a nice drive together, get the touchdown, add to this lead already. Everything right now, Palmer, going their way.
Yeah, that was as good a 2-minute type situation as you could have offensively. And David, they've got so many weapons on this offense. They practice these situations all the time, and they put it to work here at the end of the first half.
Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And with the extra point, we have a 28-17 ball game. We check in with Kevin Connors. What's going on, Kevin?
Hey, fellas, here's a final update on a clash between top 15 teams. Penn State handled its business today away from home. What a thorough beatdown. And what poise this generally young team showed. I think even other coaches will point to this one as what's possible. No cupcakes this week, fellas. This top 15 battle was much anticipated, and at least one side can say it's a game they'll savor for some time.
And Kevin Connors keeping an eye on everything all over the country. Sounds like they had a good one there. The Badgers in the hurry-up. Dropping back, it's McMillan. Firing to the right, complete. They're dealing with a 2nd and long. Looking downfield very late in the half. Snagged in the middle, it's Cotton. He almost picked up the first down on that one, but he'll be just a little bit short. They're going to try to throw for it on 3rd down. Trying to make magic with his feet. And he scoots his way to the first down and then slides to avoid the hit. Looking to throw on 1st down. It's complete on the right side. And you make the stop, and that is the end of the first half. And the Badgers will kick it away first, and we'll start the 2nd half. From inside the 10-yard line, he'll bring it back. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. Bowling Green has it back. The Falcon offense will go to work. If it's working, why change it? And that running game was working in the first half. I imagine we'll see a lot more of it here in the 3rd quarter.
And you just know the offensive line was telling their coordinator, put this on us. Let us continue to go out there, push these guys around. We can put this game on our back and end this thing by running the ball.
And this is a manhood question for this defense. Like, as a defensive lineman, and you're pounding the rock, like, I got to physically rise to this challenge. This defense has to play more inspired and more physical in the 2nd half.
The Falcons come to the line on 3rd and short, trying to convert here. Catch in the middle, it's Anderson. And he was loose and not stopped until he gets to the 47-yard line. This offense is like running a perfection drill in practice against air. Chunk play after chunk play, and here they come again. Knocked down in the backfield, and boy, this guy's had a good day, but they finally get to him on that run. Lost 1 on that last one. It's 2nd and 11. Looking to fire. Caught over the middle. It's Jones. Good pickup, a little bit short of the sticks.
Nice job by the receiver on the in route there. And how about the speed? After he made his break, he was able to actually separate a little bit from the DB, helping out his QB on that one.
They'll leave it with him. They thought they could just run it on 3rd and short, but this defense was there to make the stop. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. And the Falcons looking to convert on 4th down. Converts on 4th down, and he's still going. A quick tackle made, but he's got plenty for the first down.
Wow, and that was just a bang-bang play. On that 4th down, the coverage was tight. QB had his receiver. He knew where he wanted to go with it, but the only way that ball gets completed is if he puts a little extra mustard on it, and he shows you the arm talent on the throw.
They'll spot the ball at the 12 after that completion. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. The Falcons come to the line with a new set of downs. The give to the running back from the shotgun. Wrestled down at the 8-yard line as they threaten deep in the red zone. It'll be 2nd down, and remember, they can pick up a first without scoring. To the air on 2nd down. Got it! Oh, and he thought he had a chance to house it, but the defense tackles him at the 3. They'd love to pick up this 3rd down and get a fresh set with 1st and goal. They'll try to drive ahead on 3rd and short. They make the stop, and he'll have enough yardage for a 1st down.
Yeah, 3rd and 1, you know what time it is. It's about the big boys up front. You got to give me a little bit of space, a little crack. You just can't give up that penetration, so my running back can fall forward just like that and get the 1st down.
Looking for the end zone. Just hammer it with this running back again, and he noses his way into the end zone. Well, let's count them up. 1, 2, 3. 3 is the magic number for touchdowns.
Yeah, it's as easy strategy is ABC. Goodness gracious, he's been getting whatever he wants, whenever he wants, however he wants. I might want to change something up, or maybe focus on that guy that's getting the football a lot and scoring.
He'll try to tack on one more. And with the extra point, they push the lead out a little further. They put it in the end zone with a 12-play scoring drive. Kickoff unit back to work, and they have been busy as they've built this sizable lead. On the run from inside his own 5. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. Here comes the Wisconsin offense to go back to work. Tight end in motion, see how the D reacts. They'll give it to the back. Finds a little bit of space, gets 3 to the 22.
It's definitely too early to panic, but there's some bad feelings going on for this offense right now. You're way down on the scoreboard. I know we're still in the first half, but after that last play, it's pretty obvious. You can't run the ball. You're becoming a one-dimensional offense at a time when you need to be able to score some points. So either get it done through the air or you've got to be more physical up front.
They'll start this one from the 29 on first down. He'll keep it himself. Finds a little space. Finding a way to put that foot in the ground and get it up to the 37-yard line. The Badgers can really attack on this 2nd and short. Back to throw, it's McMillan. Dumps it to the back. Pulls it in. Oh, he's got some space. And perhaps a touchdown-saving tackle as they get him down at the 37. And the Badgers look to keep this drive humming. Finds his tight end. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground to cover to pick up the first. Here comes the offense on 2nd down. Off the play fake. Takes the easy one to the back. The defense wouldn't let him loose, and even though it's a completion, they lost yardage. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. And this offense just has to find a way to convert this 3rd down, or else they are really in trouble. A shot toward the end zone. And that one was way too far for anybody to catch, except ticket holders. The Badgers will line up to punt it away. He's going to try to flip the field with this one. That thing was down for a while, but the big bounce carried it into the end zone, and it'll be a touchback. Bowling Green has it back, and they'll send the offense on the field. This has been exactly the way you draw things up, David. The offense has really been moving the football.
And it's been great execution. They've done exactly what they wanted to do. Build the lead. Now Palmer's a different animal. Now you got to protect him.
You can tell they were paying attention in practice this week in the film room because they have gone out, everybody right now on the same page.
Wants to go up top on first down. I don't think that's the way they drew it up. Incomplete.
And there's an example of what happens when the quarterback doesn't have a chance to set his feet. The pressure just forced him to have to work off schedule a little bit. And I think because of that, wasn't able to be as accurate as he wanted to be.
Man, oh man, the ball carrier was just shut down.
And I tell you what, they need some push up front too, right? They got to move those defensive linemen out of the way, at least create a hole so your running back has a chance. Not there, he didn't have it.
One of the things I love about this defense is they just have such great awareness, and they're always communicating. They understood the down and distance. They knew exactly what they needed to do to make the tackle to force the punt. That is so well done.
He's brought down, but it'll be enough for a first down. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. And the Falcons getting set on 1st and 10. Wants to throw on first down. And he was drilled just as he released the pass. It's incomplete.
And finally, the defense is able to get some pressure on this quarterback. They had been trying all game long different ways to affect him. Weren't able to get there. But on that play,
breaks into the open. They'll finally drag him down, but not before he gets it to the 40, and it's a first down. Here's this offense defense with a fresh set of downs. Looking downfield on first down. The short hands, it's Anderson. They finally get him on the ground, but he's got an explosive play for the first down.
This quarterback has just been one step ahead of the defense all game long. Great job with his decision-making. He's now got over...
And the ball's free in the backfield. He's got the ball, and he'll try to pick up a few. And it looks as if they've buzzed down. Replay wants to have another peek at that last play. So after reviewing the undisputable video evidence, the replay booth has decided to overturn the call. Oh, they're after him. Touchdown, Falcons! And the beatdown has ensued.
And the second half looking a lot like the first half, and this lead continues to build. How about the rhythm of this offense? They are showing you a little bit of everything. What they worked on in the offseason has been right on point, and game one going exactly how they scripted.
And for a quick update, let's go to Kevin Connors in the studio.
Fellas, it's gone final in a huge top 25 showdown. Here's how it went down. Georgia was like a 65-man mute button. They went on the road and silenced one of the most vocal crowds in football. And it's clear this Dogs team has adopted the mantra, let your play do the talking. Sure happened today. Really unexpected outcome in this ranked-on-ranked matchup. The type of loss, guys, that'll get the attention of even a good football team.
Kevin, thanks a lot for that one. Sounds as if they had a good one there. And the Badgers with myriad options after that big pickup on first down. The RPO, it's complete. Defense scoops it up, and he's headed the other way. They knocked him down after the takeaway, and a big play for this defense. Great place to start for this offense.
You know, oftentimes when you're playing in conditions like this and it's raining, you'll see a lot of the skill players offensively take off the gloves because they want to be able to feel the football. They think it gives them better control of it, and I don't know if that played into the football going on the ground there, but you know that ball security is going to be one of the biggest factors in this game moving forward.
From the gun, running back on the move. They finally wrestle down the senior, but not before he picks up some valuable ground. They've moved it to the 19, 1st and 10. Looking to throw on first down. Out of the backfield, he's open. They'll spot the ball at the 12 after that completion.
This defense is going to have to be careful. Not only do they have to worry about this guy running the football, but they've got to keep their eye on him when he runs routes, too. He is a versatile back.
Going to sling it on second down. He's got it on the run. They'll mark him down at the 2. The excellent execution on that throw and catch. The Falcons are on the move. Keeping it on the ground on 1st and goal. Into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, BG. Follow the blockers. The offensive line will take you to the hallelujah land.
And I tell you what, most of the time, Reese, it requires a little bit of skill to find that hole and, slither through a little crack. That was not a crack. That was wide open. Didn't take a lot of vision because the blocking was outstanding.
The kick is up and good and put one more on the lead. A very efficient 5-play scoring drive. And finish the deal with the short touchdown run from the 2. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. And he takes this from inside the 5. He was looking for more running room, but none to be found as he stopped at the 23. This drive opens up at the 23-yard line. Off the play fake on first down to throw. He tosses one high and deep down the left side. Oh, he dropped it. That deep ball was right on the money. You just have to make that catch. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on second down. Looking to throw, it's McMillan. Got away from trouble and got rid of it. Got his man on the right. That one could really put this drive in high gear as they have a first down at the 37. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. And his throw is incomplete.
Well, it's a nice job by the quarterback getting the ball out of his hands quickly on that RPO. He saw something he liked, just not on the same page with his receiver.
Working well behind the sticks on second down. Wants to go up top. Pocket breaking down. He put it out there for him, and the senior gave him a chance, but they couldn't make the connection. It'll be third and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Got it in the middle, it's Cotton. Oh, he's getting ahead of steam. The 10, and he'll haul it in and take it to the end zone. Touchdown, Badgers.
And how nice is it to have a playmaker like that I can get the ball at.
Oh, and the extra point is blocked. He's got it, and he can go with it. Inside the 40. He's inside the 40. The 20. The 10. He takes it all the way back for the defensive two-point conversion. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out.
Wisconsin, 23.
They're coming out to tee it up for the kickoff, and that last score was a real buzzkill for this crowd. He'll bring it out from inside his own 10. Couldn't find a way to create that broken field as he stopped at the 25. One final play before the end of the quarter. To the air on first down. Finds his back in the middle. They get him on the ground, and that'll be the final play of this third period. That's the end of the period. Bowling Green is on top. And it hasn't been much of a contest as we take a look at the overwhelming game stats through 3. Looking to throw on first down. He's got the back in the middle. At the 35, he's open. That is exactly what you want to do with the football. He's got it all the way down to the 15-yard line. And another big play by this offense, and if they are playing not thinking about the scoreboard at all, there's evidence of it right there.
Hey, if there's time on the clock, as a defense, stop us, because we're not stopping ourselves. We're going to continue being aggressive. We're going to continue trying to score points. That's the aggressive nature of this football team.
Second down coming up on this red zone opportunity. He'll run it again. He's tackled right at the 10-yard line, and they're trying to cash in on this drive.
The big fella in the middle, man. Those defensive tackles, they go such a long way in deciding and really stopping the other team's run game. Just forcing contact with those guards and those centers, owning the line of scrimmage, and getting running backs on the ground.
Down to the 3-yard line, and that's where they'll have it first and goal.
I think one of the biggest reasons why the scoreboard looks the way it does is this offense has been dominant on third down. They have found a way to stay on the field. They do it again here late, running the ball on third.
And the Falcons have it in scoring position on first and goal.
Here we go, set.
They'll try to get it in with the run. He's going to lose a yard on that one.
It's going to be tough sledding for the offense here. They're trying to ice this game by running the football and bleeding the clock. They've got a pretty good lead here late in the game, but the defense knows the run's coming, right? So they're going to be loading the line of scrimmage, getting stops like what they just did. It'll be interesting to see what the offense does on this next one.
They keep pushing forward down to the 3, but now it's third and goal. Bought a little time, lets it go. Touchdown, Bowling Green! Grab the short pass to put the 6 on the board.
Game one, you want to come out, put drives like that together, score a bunch of points, and especially at home. Give your home crowd something to get excited about. They have today. They've been jacked up, and they're going to go 1-0.
He'll bring it back from inside his 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. And Wisconsin has its offense back on the field. Weeks like this are tricky, but you have to respond better than they have, and I would expect they'll take a major hit in the rankings next. There he goes! Really good job to pick up a chunk of yardage and out to the 39-yard line. Big play to start this drive. Now they'll snap it from the 39. Off the play fake on first down, wants to throw. Complete to the right. And he was off to the races, finally tripped up at the 36. This offense absolutely humming as they come to the line again. They'll move the tight end. Wants to go up top on first down. Fires to the tight end. Really good concept there to get things going and use the tight end early.
Yeah, I mean, just such a great job on first down, setting up an easier second down. Understanding I don't always have to push the ball down the field, but see the tight end, make the throw. No, it's not a big gain, but makes life really easy.
Pass rush coming after the quarterback, and they get him at the 32.
It's pretty obvious. This defense came into this one knowing they were going to have to play a complete game until there were zeros on the clock, especially against this quarterback. You cannot take your foot off the gas, and that's exactly what they're doing here. Late in the fourth quarter, they're still bringing it, and they get another sack.
Oh, it is on the offensive line to shore up the protection after the sack on the last play. Throws toward the end zone. Oh, he had it. The deep ball was there, and it just trickled through his fingers. Coach has no choice here. The offense has to stay on the field, down multiple possessions this late. Fourth down attempt coming. Blasted as he lets it go. Big tight end makes the grab. It's a first down. Now he's got it all the way down to the 21-yard line, and they are threatening on first down.
Come on, Seth.
They'll run it from the gun. He's wrestled to the ground right at the 15-yard line, and a big red zone opportunity here. The Badgers with a second and short to keep this drive moving. Right back to him on the ground. He's dragged down at the 12 as they try to cash in on this red zone opportunity. They need 1 yard on third down to keep this one going. This will be the 8th play of the drive. Gives it to the back on the draw. Gets it inside the 5, and now it'll be first and goal from the 4. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. And the Badgers have it in scoring position on first and goal.
Ready.
Going for 6. And the pass is incomplete, but there is a flag, and that receiver might have used a push-off to get free. Some hand fighting at the point of the catch will draw the penalty, but this one is going to go against the offense. The offense threatening, close to the end zone now with a new set of downs.
Here we go. What do you say?
Touch pass on the jet sweep. How about that defense getting back there? He'll lose a couple.
And the defense, man, playing aggressive, playing uphill, playing in the backfield. Nice job getting penetration, getting that pass before it really even gets started. Nowhere to go, nowhere to run. Nice job by the defense.
Defense rose up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a second and long coming. Here comes the heat. Takes the easy throw in the flat. The ball is down at the 14 after that grab. 2 minutes now left in this one, and time is running short if they want to find a way to pull this one out. It's third and goal and a long way from the end zone. Gets it out fast. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the play. Let's see if it stands.
Pass interference. Offense.
They'll decline the penalty here and let the result of that play stand. And they'll send the field goal team back out for the second time tonight. Smashes it between the uprights. And the field goal is good. They get 3 on the board, but it really doesn't matter much in terms of the deficit.
And that's not the way they wanted to end the drive, but nice job being ready and your field goal kicker coming through and putting 3 points on the board.
Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. The give as they work on that clock. Able to scrounge 3 yards out of that one somehow. It's 2nd and 7. Stuck with a running game on 1st down. Now here they come again. They'll ride the running back and leave it with him. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. They come to the line facing 3rd and long from the 25. Quarterback now breaking the field. And that's incomplete. A defender all over him. Knocked the ball to the ground. 4th down coming up.
And how about this offense? They're not worried about the clock. They're not worried about the score. They're not worried about early and down. Still trying to execute their offense. Still trying to make big plays. And they've had a great day so far.
He's got enough for the 1st down, and that ought to do it. They ought to be able to run out the clock from here. Here's this offense with a fresh
Bowling Green's going to let it roll. Roll. 3, 2, 1. Bowling Green dominates at home and wins 58 to 26 over the Wisconsin Badgers, the 24th ranked Wisconsin Badgers. How this Ben Bullitt, 26 of 30, 384, 3 touchdowns. Larry Azuma, 4 of 5, 72 yards. He added another touchdown onto that.
They were the favorite, and they just made a point.
You're right.
3 touchdowns for Daniel Anderson on 7 carries for 9 yards. Ben, 25 for 125. Arkin, 9 for 34 and a score. Receiving, Daniel Anderson, 14 for 258 and 2 touchdowns. Block with a touchdown, and Murchison with a touchdown. No picks today. And Schaefer, 8 of 8 on extra points. We did not attempt field. So the Falcons win 58 to 26. We'll see you next weekend when we play at Washington. Number 21 in the country after what should have been a very impressive win. 12 offensive. It was mainly for his receiving game. You can tell. Next week we go to a tough environment and play at Washington. We'll see you then. Thanks for watching. Go Falcons.